This is CaseOh, the big streamer, and you're probably wondering, how is he on this cage without the entire ring collapsing? Okay, in all seriousness, this is the biggest match of his life, but first, let me tell you how he got here. It all starts on this plane. Even though he's terrified of flying, he had no other choice, because back home there was two individuals ruining his life. So he moved to start a new life, and he met this guy who told him he should come out for a night for wrestling, because he has the physique for it, and he could help him ringside for some money. So I instantly said yes, not knowing who his opponent really was. Is he about to fight a girl? Hello? Yeah, this man made me come out by his side to fight a woman, so I did what CaseOh would do in this situation, and I put on a show. I was wondering why he asked for help against her, and then she slammed his ass on the canvas. She almost won too if I never slammed the ref on top of his head. Buddy, you're just not counting a 3, okay? I'm gonna slam you in your neck and you're gonna chill here for a minute, okay? Oh, never mind, he's dead. He's not getting up. Even though Case has never wrestled before, he looked like a natural out there doing moves I didn't even know were possible for a man his size. So when she finally fell off the ring, he really shined. And by really shine, I mean he attempted to murder her. Oh my god, there's no way that's a legal move, bro. Especially with the 30 added tons. People were even noticing him doing a good job at distracting the ref when needed to. So when he finally ended up winning the match, they instantly offered him a job. You make a pretty good fighter, CaseOh. How would you like to make it a regular thing?
Hell yeah, let's do it. Where's the cafeteria, by the way?
The only rule we have is you can't eat the wrestlers, okay? And just like that, CaseOh found a new job that he's pretty good at. But little did he know, this was just the start. And his past was about to catch up to him real soon. But for now, he has his first match, and since he left home in such a rush, he only had one outfit, so he wore Old Reliable. People backstage were jealous of him because he basically got this opportunity with no work, so his first opponent was not gonna make it easy.
Is your career going so badly that you being reduced to digging clothes out the garbage? 1, I didn't come out here to talk, I came here to fight. And 2, let me get a snack break right quick. Alright, I'm ready.
CaseOh came out the gate with some pretty strong moves, trying to end the match early, going as far as jumping off the rope, but he got away in time and Case landed on his ass. And no, there wasn't an earthquake. The rest of this match didn't even look fair. CaseOh took no damage, and because of the strength difference, the other guy stood no chance. So when he finally did his finishing move, I could already see the lawsuits flying in, but it was worth it because he won his first match ever, and he was kind of getting used to this new wrestler life. Once he got into the locker room, even the fighters were taking a liking to him, but his attitude was getting in the way because he was very hungry.
Hey buddy, did I say you could talk to me? I haven't had my 14 McDoubles yet, buddy.
They paid him a pretty good bonus for his first match, so he spent that money wisely and went to the bar straight after his match. Not to grab drinks, of course, he ate a whole rack of ribs and ended up getting sick off of it, and he did a front flip off the table, causing thousands of dollars worth of property damage.
Hey, face, you think there's a playground? Newsflash, bucko, I own the place, and if you don't pay for the damages, you're in for one. Can I get an order of shrimp Alfredo, please? I'll let you.
Yeah, CaseOh's first night in town couldn't have ended any worse. Knocked out cold in the middle of a random bar.
What the hell? How'd I get here? I must have had a crazy night last night in that bar, but we might as well fight. Who we fighting today, man? Ellen, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah, Ellen somehow made it all the way from Arkansas, and CaseOh was not happy about it. He wasn't just trying to win this match, he was trying to take her out for good, putting his body at risk. He jumped out the ring multiple times at speeds you would think a meteor hit the Earth's core, but he got way too confident and made a mistake that lost him the match.
What was that? I got a headache. That must have been a bad dream or something.
Yeah, Case didn't have a match at all. He was sleeping that entire time and got knocked out by that guy in the bar. Or at least that's what he think happened. But he had a press conference to get to, so he had no time to figure out what happened last night. On the way there, he met the bar owner's brother, and long story short, he has to pay back $35,000 worth of property damage before he ends up in a river, whatever that means. The news of me being in debt leaked right before the press conference, so my opponent knew and used it against me. This guy made a fool out of himself last night. I might actually let him win. I know he needs the money. With being undefeated, the only thing CaseOh could do was hope and pray he could win this match. They said whoever wins this match is gonna get a really big opportunity next week, and with being down 35K, CaseOh really needs this. CaseOh came out that night nervous, with injuries from the night before. This was gonna be a tough one to pull off, but if anyone could do it, it's him.
I know you guys all heard the rumors, and I'm here to tell you that they are without a doubt true. I had a bit too much fun last night, but I'm gonna have even more fun kicking this guy's ass tonight.
Going out there was the worst decision Case could have done because he's already injured, so there's no way he could win this fight. Oh my god, bro, put me down. How are you picking up Case? Oh, Case was getting thrown around all over the place, getting manhandled. Then he finally gained enough strength to get up and try to take his opponent out. Yeah, he's cooked. But he didn't stop believing in himself. He was exhausted, had broken bones, but his spirit was never broken. So he got up one last time. What were you even trying to do there, bro? It was all part of his plan. He got to his feet first and put a real move on him. Pause. This changed the flow of the entire fight. With the last bit of stamina CaseOh had, he put him in a submission, praying that he would tap. He pulled on his leg so hard you could hear bones shattering and his legs stretching, but he didn't want to tap, so I had to go all the way and break his leg. CaseOh proved to everybody that he deserves to be here, and he's on a mission, and whoever decides to get in his way is done for. Later that night, CaseOh was making sure he didn't do anything to ruin his fight next week. He was even eating healthier, so he ate this apple he found in his locker, which he did not put there. That same apple got him extremely sick. I don't know if it was poisoned or his body's just not used to fruits, but it was looking tough for that next match. This is the biggest match of his life, and he had to go there in a wheelchair, and his opponent was not gonna let him hear the end of it. Aw, is this guy's wheelchair made out of vibranium? There's no way he hasn't crushed it yet. Like, I'ma crush him tonight. CaseOh ate and took all the rest he could before tonight's match, but he was gonna be at a huge disadvantage, so he was gonna really have to pull this one through. And what made it even worse is that this was a steel cage match. The match started and Case instantly got snaked by the guy's manager by getting put in a chokehold, and it didn't get any better from there. You can tell the wear and tear from the last couple days is catching up to him, so he was getting outpowered every time he tried to make something happen. It seemed like everything he tried just backfired and hurt him even more. While they were both down, Case knew he had to get to his feet first. So even with all the pain, he got to his knees. He grabbed him from behind, paused, and slammed him on his neck as hard as possible. Now with full momentum of the fight, he started feeling himself, jumping off ropes and even ragdolling him. But when he gets too confident, he leaves windows open for his opponent, and that's exactly what happened. While trying to perform a move, he got reversed and put in a leg lock, and it was tight. The same way he won his last match was going to be the same way he lost. But somehow, with all his will, he got out and knew there was only one way to win this match for all. So he slammed him on the floor and started climbing the cage. Once he got to the top, he thought back to everything that happened to him, from getting chased out of his own state to getting poisoned, and knew if he wanted to escape that life, he was going to have to take a leap of faith. So he readied himself, looked down, and jumped. Yeah, no, he missed horribly. But even though he missed, the crowd loved it, and the energy from the arena gave him enough strength to keep going. He did his finisher, and he pinned him with his last bit of stamina. And he won. The crowd went wild. He just won the biggest match of his life, and most importantly, he can finally pay back his debt. Maybe the leap of faith wasn't him jumping off the cage, but it was him leaving his past behind and chasing his dreams regardless of the amount of times he fell. So he stood on the cage, not knowing there was one big problem he still had to deal with. CaseOh left the arena happy as ever, on his way to pay off his debt, until he noticed somebody in the locker room. You, there is nothing I hate more than a parasite that refuses to die. First we made you trash the ball, then the poison apple.
Ted, what are you doing here?
I am here to finish the job Ellen so helplessly can't. You're a dead man walking. Case did the best he could trying to defend himself, but he just got out of a match, and he didn't have the strength for another fight, so Ted ended up taking his life. With everyone watching in the locker room, Case's biggest night of his life was also his last. Just when he accomplished one of his goals, his past came to haunt him, and he was gone. At least that's what Ted thought. Finally, after all this time, all the disrespect, I finally did it. He's gone. Ellen is going to be so proud. It was me all along. I poisoned the apple. I made him hallucinate and break everything in that ball that night. But he was too damn stubborn, so I had to finish the job myself. I'm going to be so rich after this. Let's go! I wonder what type of bunker I'm gonna buy next. Wait, what are you doing here?
I knew it was you all along. I faked my death so I could catch you when you least expected it. Any last words?
Wait, please, no. I have a family. I'll take you to... CaseOh ended up being alive the entire time and made sure to get revenge and end this once and for all. Wait, is that Ellen getting away? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And if you're CaseOh, you're a jacked legend, bro. And thank you guys for the recent support on the new videos, bro. It's been your boy Clouds, and I'll talk to y'all later, man.